Hi, I'm Christiane Heiligers, and for my project I built a game for my nieces. So this is a game aimed at young children between the ages of about 4 and 6, and their parent initially starting them off with the game and teaching them the rules, and then the kids can play on their own. So this game is based on another famous one called Memory, which involves flipping cards and matching the flipped cards. I used the opportunity of this weekend to get stuck into something I've been hiding from, which is CSS and animations, as well as gaming. But I will work through that briefly through the demo and then maybe touch on what could be done next. Right, so CSS is actually a lot more complicated than I originally thought, as are games. I mean, a game makes sense when you play it as a human, but when you actually have to sit down and code it and figure out all the logic, it becomes complex. I challenged myself with an original design that I drew in Balsamic because I wanted to stick to the design and not just go with whatever worked. So positioning was important. I used Flex for laying out the cards and really learned the importance of choosing your sizing parameters, such as view width and view height, and percentages over static sizes such as pixels. So I hope these emojis show some various stages of my motion in animations. You know, start off as a cat, go to a 2D cat, and then maybe end up as a poodle somewhere along the line. And of course, there are browser support issues. If you start off with a dragon and you want it to stay a dragon, you don't want it to end up as a fried shrimp. So let us now go into the demo. I am going to play against you as the audience, and we'll start off with an easy stage, which is 12 cards. The various stages of difficulty increase in the number of cards that are played, but for simplicity's sake, so let's put in me and the audience. Right, we'll go with an easy stage, and you'll have to shout out which card you want to select. Now you, as the first player, goes first. Top left, right. And the next one? Bottom right. Well done. Now it's my turn. You'll notice as we switch turns, there's some CSS animations that come in there. So let me choose this. It's your turn again. That one. Bottom left. Right, so now it's my turn. This game was built for kids, hence the pictures. Right, next. And that one. And you'll notice that the scores update on your side, the audience, and then the total number of cards that are remaining to be matched decreases on the right-hand side. Top right. I have been looking at these cards all weekend, so I'm a bit cross-eyed. I got 2. Right, your turn. Oh, too bad. But it looks like you'll win. Okay. And then there's a lovely little animation at the end that just congratulates the winner or winners. Please note, if there's a tie, they both get congratulated. These are children. And the kids can then go into playing a medium game, which is 18 cards, or a really hard game, which is just 24. And you can see how their memory will improve over time as the game progresses. So moving back into the slide deck, what is next? None of the state is currently maintained on the browser, and it'll be quite sad if you've got to refresh and the game loses, so that's step 1. I'd like to make it thematicized, so you can have different card decks for different topics of education. Music would be kind of cool, and timeouts or a timeout on, or just tracking time of how long it took a player to get some cards. Could go socket player for live playing practice. And of course, in its current state, the pictures would be too small for mobile. There are lots of resources out there, and I've written up a blog post. It's work in progress, but I will finish it, which explains some of the highlights of my learning process. Thanks a lot, and well done.